What's up guys, welcome back to my channel once again. I hope you're all doing great. And first of all, Eid Mubarak to all of you, belated Eid Mubarak. And I have tried my best to do some reviews in those Eid holidays, but unfortunately I was not able to do that because of my busy schedule. I was having a lot of guests and I had a few plans, so sorry for that. But anyways, I'm back here once again with another great review, and here I'm going to review the whole line called Frenetic from EMIR, which is a brand of Paris Corner. And I'm sure all of you have already heard about Paris Corner, but for the people who are new to my channel, and if this is your first video from this channel you are watching, so for those people I would like to tell them that Paris Corner is a Dubai based house. It's a company and they are very famous for creating clones, or you can say alternatives, of very famous designer and niche perfume, and they are very famous. They are doing a very good job. So here they have recently launched another perfume collection or a perfume line known as Frenetic, if I'm saying it right. And Frenetic comes under their brand called EMIR. And EMIR is a brand owned by Paris Corner. So if you need some more details about this branding thing, you can watch my previous video about Paris Corner. I'm going to put a link in the end of this video. So here they have launched 5 fragrances under this line called Frenetic, and I'm going to review them one by one. So let's start our review. So here at number 1 we have Frenetic Men, and we'll start with the presentation first. So all these fragrances comes in this kind of box, and all the boxes are similar. The only difference will be the color and name of the perfume. So the first one here is Frenetic Men. So here, as you can see, this area is blue here, dark blue. The box is black with this lining pattern on it. On the top you will find logo of EMIR. In the bottom you will find this barcode, nothing on the sides, and then in the back you will find some few ingredient details and the logo of Paris Corner, and this beautiful holographic sticker as a seal of originality. So this is the box, and now let me show you the bottle. So here we go. You will get this perfume in this beautiful, simple, round, barrel-shaped bottles. There is a thick glass base with a cutted curve here, and there is a color gradient going on from top to bottom. In this case, it's coming from dark blue to a very light blue, or you can say almost a transparent gradient. But the cap is black and chromic on the top, and this cap is magnetic, and it gives you a very beautiful clicking sound. Cap is made of plastic, but the finishing and quality is very nice. And then you will find this beautiful metallic silver chromic atomizer here, and on the front here you will find this beautiful, I don't know if this is a sticker or if it's a kind of ink printed on the bottle, but in any ways you will find the name of the perfume here with the logo of EMIR. So simple presentation but beautiful. The bottle is very heavy, cap is pretty heavy, it's plastic but still it got some weight. So this is the presentation, and now I will try to explain you how it smells and if this is a clone of any famous perfume. So let me spray it for you and I'll show you the atomizer here. So here we go. It's a good atomizer, not the best in the market, but it's good. So let me spray on the strip, and here we go. So Frenetic Men is a clone of Dior's most famous perfume and one of their latest release, DIOR'S Sauvage Elixir. So here you will get beautiful grapefruit mixed with cinnamon and lavender, and then in a few minutes you will get some touches of nutmeg here, and then after a while it becomes a little bit more woody, and I can also smell some dusty sandalwood in the base, and yes, definitely there are some ambroxan here. This new DNA of Sauvage Elixir is totally different from the old Sauvage EDP or EDT perfumes. Here they have changed the whole concept, and I have tried the original Dior Sauvage Elixir like a couple of times. I haven't purchased it yet. I don't have it with me, so I cannot compare both of these perfumes side by side. But still I can tell you that this is not 100% same as the original Sauvage Elixir, but still it's damn similar. You can say like it's around 85 to 90% similar. So if you ever wanted to know how Dior Sauvage Elixir smells before purchasing, or if you cannot test the original and you want to know how that DNA smells, how that perfume smells, you can go with Frenetic Men. Quality wise, blending wise, it's very nice, it's very smooth. The quality is there, DNA 85 to 90% similar with the fraction of price. Sauvage Elixir is I think 600 or something dirhams for 60 ml, and here you will get, if I'm not wrong, this is like 100 ml perfume with a price tag of around 70 UAE dirhams. For the final price, you can check their website or you can contact them directly to know for the exact prices. The prices will be different in different countries, so just follow your dealers or your resellers to know the price for your country. So here it was Frenetic Men, a beautiful scent and a very close rendition of original Dior Sauvage Elixir. And now let's go to the second one, and at number 2 I have Frenetic Homme Intense. And as you can see from the name, it's very obvious that this is a clone of Dior Homme Intense. By the way, this whole line, this Frenetic line, all these perfumes are inspired by, or you can say these are all clones of Dior's very famous perfumes. So here once again, this is a clone of Dior's very famous and I think one of the most beautiful, most sexy and amazing date scent ever created, Dior Homme Intense. So here you will get this perfume in this box. Once again, the box is very similar. The only difference is that here in the back, this shiny part is black also. In the case of Frenetic Men, it was blue. So here in this case, this is black. And now let me show you the bottle. And once again, the bottle is very similar. The only difference is the color gradient. And in this time, the gradient is going from down to up. So dark brown in the bottom and it's going towards the top, and it becomes like light brown on the top. So this is the bottle, and now let me show you the atomizer. And in this case, the atomizer here is black. And let me spray it on the testing strip. And so beautiful, beautiful scent. So as you all know, Dior Homme Intense is very famous for that beautiful iris note, which gives it that very nice, sexy, lipsticky vibe. But in the latest launch of Dior Homme Intense, Dior have replaced that beautiful iris note with that dusty vetiver, that powdery vetiver. Some iris is still there in the composition, but it's tamed down and they have added that powdery, dusty vetiver in the composition. Most of the people, they don't like it very much now, but for me it's still good. It's still a very beautiful scent. So for those people who don't like the new version, which was launched in I think 2020 or 2021, the latest Dior Homme Intense, and they still like that old DNA with that very prominent lipsticky vibe, that strong note of iris, this is a good news for them. Here this DNA or this composition is based on the older versions of Dior Homme Intense, and this is such a beautiful scent. You will get some beautiful citruses in the opening, and then straight away you will get that very strong iris and lipsticky kind of vibe here. It's very strong, same as the older versions of Dior Homme Intense. So a lot of iris here, very strong lipsticky vibe, and then you will get some musk amber mixed with some citruses, some sweet pear here, that's nice fruitiness, and then a very beautiful note of lavender. So if you guys are still looking for that old Dior Homme Intense, just go and try this one and you will definitely love it. This is my recommendation to all of you guys who love Dior Homme Intense. The blending, the smoothness, everything is very good. The quality, very good here. I think for 70 dirhams, this is really a steal. So the original Dior Homme Intense, the older versions, they are not available anymore in the market. And even if you can find some old bottles, the prices are like insane. So forget all of that and just go and try this one, Frenetic Homme Intense, and you will never regret. So 100 ml EDP concentration for around 70 UAE dirhams. So this was about Homme Intense, a beautiful scent. And now let's jump to the next perfume we have here. And here once again we have Frenetic Tobacco Honey, and as you can see here, here the color is golden brown. It's like a tobacco-ish honey kind of color. And Frenetic Tobacco Honey, this is a clone of once again Dior's, of a very new perfume they have released like a year ago, Tobacolor. And now let me show you the bottle here. So here we go. Once again same bottle, but this time the gradient is going from top to down and the color is more dark. It's brown, from almost a black brown to a lighter brown shade here, the gradient here. And now let me tell you about the fragrance. Okay, so as you can see from the name, Tobacco Honey, so definitely it's a combination of tobacco and honey, and a lot of tobacco and different kinds of tobacco. You can feel that a dry kind of tobacco here, and also that raw and green kind of tobacco here. This is a combination of tobaccos here with some sweetness of peach, a little bit fruity in the beginning, and then in the dry down it becomes more tobacco dominant, and you will get that sweetness of honey here, little bit smoky and spicy composition. So a lot of tobacco, some fruitiness with some sweet honey, a touch of smokiness, and then you will get some spices. I have tested Tobacolor, I think like 2-3 months back, and it was good, but it's not my kind of scent. I'm not a big fan of that kind of perfumes with a lot of tobacco and a lot of sweetness and a lot of spiciness, and especially with that price tag. It's a very expensive scent. I think this is from their previous line of Dior's, those round long bottles. So with that price point, it was a big no for me. But here in this case, 100 ml EDP concentration with 70 dirham, it's a banger. I'm really loving with this scent with this price tag. So if you like Tobacolor, if you have ever tested Dior's Tobacolor, and if you like these kind of DNAs where it's a tobacco, honey, sweet and spicy kind of concoction, go and try this one. For the similarity, once again, this is very close to the original one, and you can say once again from 85 to 90% similar to the original Dior's Tobacolor. Yes, you will be lacking some depth here in all of these scents, and you cannot compare these perfumes neck to neck with the originals. Definitely Dior is using very expensive and very high quality ingredients in their perfumes, which is not possible in any ways with this price tag. But the DNA, the scent in the air, the overall experience is very similar. It's very near to the original one. So if you don't care for that depth, little bit more complexity, and you just care for the DNA and you will like that perfume, Tobacolor, just go and give it a try. So this was a Tobacco Honey, and now let's jump to our next perfume, and which is EMIR Frenetic Red Tempt. And in this case you can see the color here is red, and this is once again a clone of Dior's very famous perfume called Fahrenheit. So here the gradient is, as you can see, from black to red, giving it that feel of original Dior's Fahrenheit. So let's spray this one. And okay, so here in this case, this perfume is a clone of Dior's Fahrenheit, but this is not very similar to the original one. I can say this is only, you can say, around 65 to 70% close to the original. Petroleum note is very light here, and it's more citrusy. This perfume is less leathery and more floral. So if Dior's Fahrenheit will ever create a flanker with the name of Fahrenheit Sports, it could be something like this. So very fresh, and as I told you, less leathery, less petroleum, more citrusy, more floral, and more fresh, more refreshing. Once again, the quality and everything is very nice. not very close to the original, to be very fair, but a very good scent on its own. So if you like a more wearable, a more fresh and more easy version of Dior's Fahrenheit, you can try Frenetic Red Tempt. With this price tag, really all these perfumes are bangers, they are worthy, they are value for your money. So give it a try. If you like that Fahrenheit's DNA and you like something more lighter and more citrusy, more fresh, you can go with this one. I really like it, and this is going to work very well in summers. So this was Red Tempt from Frenetic, and now let's jump to our last fragrance here. And here in this case, the box is totally odd. The previous 4 boxes were black, but here in this case they have made it white with a white background here, and this is Frenetic Delicieuse or something. It's a French word, I don't know how to pronounce it. And once again, this is a clone of Dior's Delicieuse something. Joy Amin Bhai have made a very detailed review of this perfume. You can visit his channel if you need a fully detailed review, and I think he have also compared this perfume with the original one. And I have never tested Dior's Delicieuse or whatever it is, and I have no idea how the original one smells. So that's why I am recommending you Joy Bhai's review for a detailed comparison. But here I'm going to tell you how this perfume actually smells as per my nose. So let me spray. By the way, this bottle again comes in the same shape, but here there is no gradient. It's just a pure transparent bottle with a brown colored juice here. So the sticker once again is also white here. Let me spray it on a strip and then we will discuss about it. So okay, so here you will get some cherry, tonka, cocoa, and some caramelish kind of notes in the base. So it's like you can say a gourmandish kind of composition, and it's a little bit fruity, sweet, and gourmand kind of composition. As I've told you, I have never smelled the original one, so I cannot tell you the differences or how much close is this to the original. But as a perfume, this is very nice if you like those spicy, sweet, gourmand kind of perfumes, like tobacco honey, or if you like Tobacolor from Dior. If you like that kind of perfumes, you must give this perfume a try and you will like it. The smoothness, the quality, the blending once again is very good here. The scent is very good, especially for the winters. I don't think this is something you can use in hot summers, but it's a nice scent. It's less sweet as compared to the Frenetic tobacco honey, and more variable and more interesting. I really like this perfume. So this was my review about the whole line of Frenetic from EMIR, the house of Paris Corner. For the performance, I can say that all these perfumes work very well, and I have tested them for around like 7 to 8 hours. I have never tested these perfumes for more than that, so they give me a very good longevity of 7 to 8 hours. But I'm always refreshing my perfume every 3 to 4 hours. Because whatever the perfume is, if it's a cheapie, if it's an expensive one, designer or whatever, after 3 to 4 hours, your perfume will definitely becomes light, and you can refresh it so that you can enjoy those top notes once again, and it's going to give a push to your perfume so it can project more once again, and you can have a better experience. But just for the sake of testing, I have tested these perfumes without refreshing, and they gave me a very good longevity of 7 to 8 hours. Definitely you have to refresh them after every 3 to 4 hours for a better experience. For the gender, you can choose by yourself. Most of these scents, I think most of them, they are unisex, except few. I think Red Tempt is a more masculine scent. Otherwise you can decide by yourself from my description that which suits to you. And for the season, for the weather, once again you can decide it by yourself. A few of these scents are for the whole year. Some of them are good for summers. If the scents are more fruity, more fresh, more floral, then you can use them in summers. And if they are sweet, thick, spicy, and tobacco type scents, you can use them in winter. They're going to give you better experience in winters. So these things are very easy to guess. I don't think I have to tell you one by one which scent is for summer, which one is for winters. You guys can guess it by yourself. So this was it. I hope you like this review, and I think this is going to help you in your next purchases. I hope you liked it, and until the next video, take care and bye.